When you guys go out, who pays for the dates?
Mostly him.
Always him, but
When do you pay?
groceries.
When it's really important, necessities, sometimes.
Like,
Groceries and
Occasionally.
the electric bill. The electric bill?
so you cover the electric bill for sure.
Yeah, I do.
$60, $70.
Don't
Maybe-
lie,
maybe
don't
like
lie. It's
max
100 plus. It's 100 plus. He's a capper.
Like he covers everything else?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he's covering 90% of the bills, what else do you bring to the table?
She's gorgeous.
Love and genuine loyalty, and it's not all about money.
You consider you guys a traditional couple?
Been together for 3 years. We met naturally. I don't see why not.
But the question is, if the roles were reversed, do you think that this relationship would last?
If roles were reversed, that's a good question. I'll have to think about it.
The answer is hell no.
I'm 23 and I've never had a boyfriend, and this is why I think I've always been single my whole life. First of all, I'm like just an awkward person. I also am like just the biggest closeted romantic, and I have the most delusional ideas about like how I'm gonna meet somebody or like what they're gonna be like. Like he's gotta be all of these crazy things that I have in my head, and they're just not realistic, and I know that. But does that mean that I'm gonna change my ideas and not be looking for that? No, like my standards are like up here. Like, I've just read way too many romance books. I've watched Pride and Prejudice, like, way too many times. Also a Cancer, which I feel like just makes me, like, a weird personality. Like, I'm a huge homebody. Like, I want to just, like, have, like, one really strong relationship in my life. I'm not looking to date a lot of people. Like, I just want the one perfect relationship. That's it. But obviously none of that's going really well because I'm still single, so.
Why am I not surprised?
It's really scary now because I know I'm 34, but then at the same time, I'm looking at the guys that are my age and older, even like a couple of years. I'm like, and please, the guys on there, I'm not saying this with any hate or anything. This comes from a place of love, but I'm like, God damn, like, sir, the Sydney sun has not been kind to you. Like, have you not been using sun cream? These men look like they're sultanas. They look fucking old. They look like my grandpa. I mean, I have nothing. I'm a hairdresser background. I have nothing against the silver fox look. I love a man that's got grey hair, right? We're not even talking about that. We are talking about these guys that have like receded, gone grey, but they look so much older than what they are. And at the same time, I feel like I'm 34, but I still feel like I'm like really young at heart and I don't look my age. So can you imagine how weird that would look if I'm walking next to grandpa over here, like down the street? People are going to think I'm their fucking like mail order bride. That's going to look all sorts of wrong. So I'm in this weird, warped stage of my life at the moment when it comes to dating. It's fucking weird.
You are old.
Smoothie Guy messaged me back, and instead of confirming our date today, he goes, "How about tomorrow?" Huh? Bitch, I did an everything shower today. I blow dried my hair. Do you see my hair? Come on now. I hate it when guys do this. They'll like cancel day of. Like, do you realize that girls spend the whole day getting ready? We don't just like get ready the hour before. Like we get ready like 2 days in advance. We like plan our shower schedule. The audacity. So I'm deciding if I'm gonna go tomorrow because I don't actually have plans tomorrow. Like I could go tomorrow, but I'm like mad at him.
Well, it's her own fault.
Okay, I have an issue. So I just got this flower delivery. I'll show you. A lot of flowers with a cryptic letter that says, "Hello, lovely. Friday is you day, a daft fate, as they say, way better than a date night. Wear or bring comfy shoes as the initial activity. We'll be on our feet. The car will pick you up at 3 p.m. Look forward to it, and thank you for being you." From, doesn't say who. Now, I'm dating 5 different guys. Say what you want about it. Look, I am looking for my man, so I'm dating around. I feel like moms out there are going to come at me that have, sons, but I'm dating around. Guys date around too. do I text each guy and ask them, like, hey, did you send me flowers? But I don't want to be disrespectful in that way. So what would you guys do? I'm a little lost here. And it's kind of annoying that this guy just assumes I'm only dating him. Maybe he's egotistical. I don't know. I'm not going to assume best intent, but your girl needs a little advice. Or do I just show up downstairs and be surprised? Oh God, what is my life?
A, she was a hooer. B, she was a hooer.
The poor simp is just standing there accepting the fact that if he suddenly becomes incapable of bringing in an income or paying for everything, she will be likely to leave him to suffer alone. And he only does this because he thinks she looks good. If she was a good woman, she would have said yes if the roles were reversed. So if a woman you are dating has to consider if she would hold the fort until you get back on your feet, break up with her. If the answer is not yes, then it's a no. I hope he sets some requirements from her after the interview.
So do I.
She admits to never having a boyfriend, but wants a boyfriend. She said she's single because she's delusional and her standards are unrealistic and too high. She's living in a fantasy world, but she doesn't want to change, so she gets nowhere.
You poor, deluded fools!
I don't think any woman has the right to judge a man's looks as he grows older, because women spend thousands and hundreds of thousands from a very young age up to their later years on products that try to cover up and correct their natural face. From wearing makeup to getting Botox and facelifts to plastic surgery.
They're totally fake.
This is how juvenile some women can be. I get the fact she had to get ready, but why the revenge attitude of trying to get back at him? These are the worst types of 304s to get involved with. You will make a mistake with them and they start to get stroppy and find ways to get back at you.
Spiteful, vindictive individuals.
This is why you never take a woman who is riding the carousel seriously. This is just the epitome of trash. The even more sad thing is the guy who sent her flowers might not even be the one she likes the most. She could have made this guy wait and gave the other guys access to her cheeks. The nerve she has to call him egotistical because she did not tell him she belongs to the sewers. Absolutely disgraceful.
I have no words.
Real men of genius.